Hello and welcome to Finextra's Financial Cloud Summit. I'm Hannah Wallace, and kindly joining us away from the busy event is Sonia Greenberg from FactSet. Sonia, thank you so much for taking the time to speak with us.
Thank you for having me here.
Really good to have you on. And I want to quickly ask, before we get into the nitty-gritty, how are you enjoying the event so far?
It's been fantastic. It's so nice to see so many people with similar interests trying to kind of ask one another questions and figure out where they want to go. And it's interesting to see people who are in different parts of their cloud journey kind of meet in one place and be able to ask questions.
That's right, meeting under one roof. And I know that you just come off a session, and one of the big questions you were trying to answer was what financial service clients are looking for from the data vendors in the cloud. So perhaps you could elaborate on that for us a bit.
Well, they're looking for a lot, as they always are, especially in financial services, but much as they're turning to the cloud to outsource their infrastructure, there's a lot more non-value add tasks that they're doing right now. And so data vendors, at least the good ones, if I may say, what they're trying to do is they're trying to remove those non-value add tasks. So for FactSet, for example, we have different types of data that we deliver to our customers. We do kind of relational data, semi-structured data, and we have real-time streaming data as well. So for the first two, for relational content, we're delivering that to our customers so that it's ready to query via, say, a data share. And that way a customer no longer has to go and do any part of the extract, transform, load, or ETL process. For those a little bit more familiar, they can query it right there. They can do it in a cloud data warehouse. And if that's not fit for purpose for them, they can go ahead and use that through object storage, which means that you can get it into your native file delivery within the cloud. And once you have your data there, then you don't have to do any transformations. You can ingest it right there. You don't make any more copies. It can go into other tools. Pivoting into the streaming side of things, for those of us who have spent some time in real-time data, it used to take, I don't know, somewhere from 6 months to a year to have to onboard, right? And so with the advent of cloud, what FactSet has done is we've really invested in building the first native cloud ticker plans. So you have this elasticity. You can connect in minutes, imagine 6 months down to a minute.
Wow.
It sounds crazy.
It does.
And then we're building that data, we're collecting that data, and then we're going through and we're saving it and then making it available as tick history to our clients in data sharing as well. So now you're just saving 20 to 30% of your productivity that you used to have to spend on data aggregation.
That's right. Well, thank you very much for setting the scene. It certainly sounds like you have your work cut out for you at FactSet. So leading off of that then, how are you seeing those partnerships then between the cloud and platform vendors? What about that?
They're super important to us, right? We have very close partnerships with the big three, AWS, Azure, and Google Cloud Platform, because what we want to provide to our customers is those turnkey integrations. We want a frictionless data experience for them so that they don't have to waste any of their productivity, which I know I keep talking about. But it's super important because if we can provide the data there for them, then we've added a really big hurdle to entry. And where we don't have that, because we honestly cannot have an integration with every single service provider, with every single cloud service, there's quite a few of them. So what we've done is we've kind of accounted for the most common denominator, where the client ecosystems are being formed. And so what we've done is we've also built robust documentation. So we're working with those partners to say, okay, you can get this data in object storage, and then it's really simple to put that data within the next service, like in Athena or something like that within AWS. And then the platform partners are really important as well. It's not just about getting the data into a place where you can query the data. Sometimes that's not what you're doing, right? You may not be a data scientist, et cetera. So what we try to do is have turnkey integrations with business intelligence partners, right? Visualization tools, order management software, and CRM softwares, so that clients can not only get it natively in the cloud, but in the platform of their choice already, and that adds so much value.
And I know that FactSet are doing some really exciting things with real time, and that's making you really stand out as well. So I'd love to hear a bit more about that.
Yeah, I think our real-time proposition is quite frankly just one of a kind, and we're investing super heavily. And I think what sets FactSet apart from all the incumbents in that space is that we've really built a native solution directly within AWS with no legacy hardware that we had to transform or anything like that. It's built natively, which means that we can scale. We can add venues. We can update regions if we wanted to. We can add functionality without having to be hampered by anything. So clients can come, they get that elasticity that they're really not going to get with any other provider because we have that native service. So if there's a market event, FactSet has you covered. We have the ability to add more content on demand. As I mentioned, we're onboarding you super quickly, which is really exciting for our customers, but we're also not blind to the fact that real time is super hard for you to adopt.
Yeah.
So what we've done is we've built line handlers into industry standard platforms so that you can plug and play our new innovative services into what you've already got in your infrastructure, which is super exciting.
It is indeed exciting. So watch the space, it's safe to say.
Absolutely. I mean, as a product manager, it's the best place to be. We're building a lot, we're investing a lot, and our clients are really happy with it, so I'm having fun.
Wonderful. Well, Sonia, while we've been talking, people have come out of the sessions and the event is livened up again, so I'll let you get back to it, but thank you so much for sharing your insights today.